where we left off from. I've got my image in and I've overlapped it on top of my Pheonix shape. I've obviously traced my shape just to allow me to overlap it and make it just a bit more accurate. So to kind of finish this off, all we're going to do is when we've finished overlaying it is we're going to choose our finish sketch option. As you can see, I've already done to remove me from sketch mode. I'm going to go up to my decal tool under my 3D modeling tree. I'm going to choose my image, being my Pheonix picture. I'm then going to choose the face, it's where I want to stick onto or glue to. Press OK, and it's as simple as that. You've now applied a decal to your 3D model, and this can be done within curved surfaces or flat surfaces. Now, just to finish off this model and develop our knowledge that wee bit further, I'm going to finish off adding some colour to the kind of grey basic areas. So I'm going to select my full object. Let's just put on a basic plastic colour. Let's just make it red so we can see the difference, make it stand out. Now that I've applied my colour and my decal, we're going to get into the habit and develop a basic understanding of then saving our object as an image. So we're going to use the View tab for doing this. So we're going to go to the View tab. Now, the vast majority of the tools you will use are contained under the Appearance box. So what we're first of all going to do is, when we do a traditional drawing, it tends to be an orthographic. We're going to change that to be in perspective. So you can change it, see it changes the kind of overall look of our design. I'm going to make sure my shadows are on, as you can see. Now these are greatly affected by our view cube here, so you have to make sure that the front, or what you want to be the front of your object and the top of your object, is correct. So for instance, I could use my look at tool, look at what I want to be the front, and then just choose right click, set current view as front to make sure that's done. So if I wanted to, for instance, the top surface to be a different side, I could obviously click that line, I could change it, I could reset the current view, so on and so forth. So I'm going to choose a 3D looking view, make sure it's in perspective, make sure my shadows are on. If I want, I can put reflections on as well by simply clicking that box. You can see it appearing on and off. I can change the basic pre-made lighting themes. So again, have we play around with these. Some of them will load in what's called an ideal environment though, which would then, if I zoom out, you can see it's a pre-made environment to situate your model into. So that sometimes may apply, it might look quite good, other times not so much. So let's take that off. I'm going to change my visual style to be realistic. Give it a wee second, and then when I've done that, I'm then just going to begin by ray tracing my object. And this is the kind of final step that you'll always do when you need to save an image of your rendered product. So I'm going to choose ray trace, give it a second, and we'll see a wee box appear here. So it'll start as a really rough design and working its way up to a better high quality render. And when you've kind of finished and it's went the full kind of way and you're happy with it, you may be able to stop it halfway through depending on the quality of the render you want. You can always pause it, choose the save option, and then save your image to wherever you want it to go. Again, just make sure to change the file name. So I could call this Pheonix. That way I'm saving an image of my Pheonix. So again, can't stress enough, this here only saves the image. You have to also choose File, Save As to make sure and save your model as well. So that's us. Continue on with these videos, continue developing your skills using the 2D sketching commands, your decal tool, and then move on to the next video. Well done.